All right, good morning. Welcome to your chemistry class. This is exciting. This is the first day of something new. Um, and it's in the middle of our virtual fill in the blank with a word year time, our virtual time together. Yes, okay, so many things are unknown, but what we do know is that we are right here, right now, and we're starting a new quarter virtually. So you've done this a few times before already. This is the first time that we switched semesters, so there's a chance that a lot in your schedule has changed. If you have been at PIM at times in the past, you may remember the sense of like having like a sense that you know what you're doing and you just kind of like do that for an entire half of the year. And then like this semester thing happens, and all of a sudden it's like you're going to totally different places and doing totally different stuff. And you might like see your teachers and the people that you saw in the first half of the year, but like it's like different also. So, so it's the first time that we're doing something like this over the virtual internet. So cool. Good luck. Um, if at any point there's anything that I can do to help you in any way, let me know. There's a lot I can't do, but I can help with anything that I can, and I'm happy to. Like logistics or schedules or anything. Um, Cool. All right. So the purpose of this video is the following thing. I mostly want to get you acclimated to watching videos. I get that that sounds kind of dumb. A lot, a lot, and by which I mean really a lot, of this class will happen by video. Like a lot of the teaching stuff. Um, Things to know, you can do this class by video. It's totally possible. I am going to set you up so that um, you can just crush this. I would say on your own, except you've got this like huge support base that is available to you any time of the day or night, anytime you want. They're all videos, right? So, like, in this is the design that you can use this the best way that works best for you, you know? So, there will be points where I say things like, if you get this part, fast forward until here, and I'll like tell you how to get there. And then there will be other times where I'm like, okay, if that did not make sense, rewind. And then you can do this on your own too, right? Like if you're like, how did we get there? Like, where did that come from? It's all video. As you're gonna see, like, even as we do this one, I'm gonna write some stuff. So, like, this is my piece of paper. This is not just like, I mean, it is a blank page, but like, we'll do stuff with the blank page together. So, like, we could even, um, yes, we can even get started right here, right now. Um, you will also be using paper and a pencil throughout the class. There will be a small handful of things where you can't, like, if you so choose, you could do it on the computer, um, typing, right? However, a lot of this stuff does not work on computer because your computer was not designed to speak chemistry. Um, I can teach you how to make your computer talk, speak, whatever. Um, like computers can do it, however, they really don't like to, and it's really annoying and it takes a lot of time. So, what we're gonna do instead is we are gonna go super old fashioned. Um, and one of the things that you are going to do in this video is find your very own notebook. Oh my gosh, remember when like paper was a thing? Okay. So if you have an extra notebook sitting around somewhere or something like that, here's an example of using a video like a video. Pause your video and go find a paper notebook and just come back when you're all ready and we'll take it from there. But actually go get yourself a piece of paper, and I mean like a notebook and a pencil. um you want a notebook with a significant amount of pages in it because we're going to do a lot of stuff. And you're going to just preview to the future. You're going to keep your Chem A notebook even when you get to Chem B because we're going to reference stuff. So a notebook with like a solid amount of paper in it would be really helpful. Okay, pause video, find paper. Welcome back. Hey, look at that. You and your notebook are back. That's wonderful. Good. Okay, got your notebook, got your pencil. Off we go. We are going to start ourselves off in the following way. Throughout these videos, anything that I write on paper, you should also write on paper. These are the things that you want to keep track of throughout, months, actually, literally. Okay. So off we go. Let's give yourself a greeting. We're gonna say welcome. Yay! Welcome to Chem A. And you can, as you choose, right? A smiley face optional. Okay. Yeah, off we go. Okay, welcome to Chem A. Things we're gonna do in this video include like kind of how class is structured. We've already previewed some of this. Things that you want to have with you at all times include your notebook, the one that you're writing in. So your notebook, we're just gonna assume that you're in a notebook for henceforward. Your pencil. You're gonna ask me if you can write in pen. Do whatever works best for you. Pencils erase, which is really handy. But speaking of pens, since you brought it up, something that may come in handy for you, and you are invited to do this, is get some color in your life, because we are going to do a whole bunch of stuff with color. Now, technically color is optional, right? Part 2, it's kind of fun. Part 3, like, it will help you organize some stuff in your brain. Like, I'm gonna dump some information on you, and if you can take your color and like organize it with the color, I'm gonna color code some stuff. You're invited to join. When we're together in class, I have a colored things drawer in my room that we all like use regularly. That's a room in the building. I'm not gonna mail you colored pencils. But if you have, highlighters, markers, whatever, kind of around in your realm, you are invited to find those whenever you want. Technically a calculator, we're going to be doing some things with a calculator. When we're in person, I'm like, no cell phones, right? But since we're virtual, I don't really care. You can use your phone, use your computer, whatever you got is fine. If you have a calculator, you might enjoy using it since it can make your life easier, but you can use your phone and that's fine. So something that will calculate things for you, and we're just going to condense that to something that can calculate for you is a calculator. You're going to notice I don't spell very well. Calculator. Okay, great. Good. I should asterisk all of this. I want to see, obviously, your work. So I just said that, like, the internet is open to you. What you will notice as well, throughout this entire quarter, I need to see your work and your thought process and stuff like that. But if, for example, you are using a tab to do your calculations, that's fine. Cool. I think that's most of what you need in terms of objects. You will notice this does not include lab supplies, which stinks. We'll do some labs virtually. Flash is no longer supported as of January 1st this year, which is really annoying. So some we're gonna watch as videos. There are points throughout the next semester where you can try some of the stuff in your kitchen, and that's totally fine. So I'll talk you through how you can do some of this. I'll link you videos. We'll do the best that we can given our environment on that kind of stuff. Okay. cool. I think that's most of, oh, I want to walk you through the structure of your days. So we're going to say, and again, things that I write down are things that you want to write down in your notebook as well. Use your pencil to write in your notebook everything that I'm writing on the screen. Very good. Okay, so I'm not going to do too much at any point, hopefully. But another thing that we probably want to look at is the structure of your day. Okay, so you are taking 4 classes, as are all of the other people in your class. You have chemistry, one of the blocks of your day. I'm gonna give you stuff from my end, and then you can like plan your life thusly. But stuff from me to you. In the morning, I'm gonna try for like morning. Sometime in the morning. Let's just go with morning. I will post the answer keys to everything from the day before. Okay, and that's cool because you can check your answers. And at that point, you can see if your answers are, like you can check everything. These answer keys are always going to be videos. I'm not going to write this down because you don't have to write it down, but I want to tell you anyways. These answer keys will always be videos, just like this is a video. And this is an example of a time where I will say, if you want to just check what you've got and check your answers, fast forward to the end of the video, because I will have the full worked answer key posted at the end of every video. I'm telling you this because I want to make sure that you know how to like gauge your life and stuff like that. Part 2, I'll say this a billion times also, but if you are checking stuff and you're like, whoa, I don't know how that happened, it's a video, it's a tool. Rewind the video or start from the beginning or whatever, like use the scrolly thingy to figure out where I'm doing that question. So let's say you check your answers, you're like, I think my number 3 is right, but she's saying it's not right. So like, what's up with that? Scroll to where we're doing number 3 together and you can watch that part of the video. If you have question number 5, scroll and watch that part of the video. In the off chance that you're watching the video and you are like, I have no clue what's going on, just take it from the beginning, watch the whole thing. It will be helpful. Again, these are videos. They are literally posted on YouTube. You can watch the previous day again. If for whatever reason you miss a day, you get sick, I'll say this a million times, start from the last day that made sense and just take it one day at a time from there. So I will like walk you through everything in a lot of detail every single day, which hopefully is useful. And I build into this, like, in case that you don't need, like, for example, at the end of the video is the whole thing, and you can pause and look at what you want to look at. Okay, so if I'm posting answers to you every single morning, you're going to make a wild and educated guess about when your homework is due. If I'm giving you all of the answers the next morning, your homework will all be due before I post this. So you're going to turn stuff in at night. Your answer key will post in the morning. I should make this a little bit more clear. This is the answer key for the previous day. And I think I just went off screen. Okay. So in the morning, answer key will post from the previous day. You will have already turned in this homework. So you will have turned it in the day it was due. The next day, the key will post. With the key, you're going to watch the key. So I'm not going to get real detailed on your life schedule, but at some point, you're going to watch that video. You're going to check your answers. And you're going to write corrections in a different color. in a different color. Okay, so this can be blue if you did your homework in pencil. If you want to go funky, go for it. Every person does corrections every day. So you're going to correct your homework in a different color and then write. And this seems like a lot, and I get that. Once you get in the flow of it, it's not so bad. You're going to write 1 to 5 sentences about what you learned. Okay. So this is correcting your homework from the previous day. I'll post the answer key. Watch it as you see fit, what is best for you. Watch the things that you miss in more detail than the things you understand. Watch the answer video. Check your answers. Correct your homework in a different color. If you've got some different colors with you, you can even kind of highlight that right here. And then write 1 to 5 sentences about what you learned. If you're like, I got it all right, this is really easy, say just a summary of what the lesson is about. If you learned a lot from the answer key, write about that. And then take a photo and post that to Google Classroom. Take a photo of your paper, and post to Google Classroom. Okay, and just to get everybody on the same page about how this works, your homework corrections, so what you did in a different color in your 1 to 5 sentences, are also 4 points every day, just to throw that out there. And you'll get really good and smooth at this. You're going to take a photo of your piece of paper and upload a clear photo of your work to Google Classroom. You're going to do this literally every single day until the end of the year. So don't worry, this will become fluid for you. Cool. That's that. It's kind of 2 halves to every day, this answer key thing. At some point around class, I will post the new stuff. New lesson and new lesson. If you are currently working with this video right here, right now, you are going to be just fine with the lesson. The lesson is going, like, this video is strikingly similar to everything you are going to endure throughout the quarter. Yes, so just like check this off your bucket list. You're crushing this, you're gonna crush that. Write what I write, but you're already doing that, so you're fine, right? Okay. There's a lesson video, there's examples. Same deal there. Write what I write. Again, their videos, use them as best for you. And then your homework will look a lot like the examples. Okay. So since you just did a bunch of examples, your homework, I mean, like, really, it will probably be something like, we do number 1 and 3 together, and then you do 2 and 4 on your own, and it's exactly the same stuff. When we are in person, we can take some of this stuff a little bit, like, deeper and more expansively, but here virtually, we're gonna do exactly, like, the examples will be very similar to what you do also. I realize this sentence is not super clear. The homework will look a lot like the examples. Okay. I will try to write more clearly. If there's stuff that you can't see for whatever reason, let me know and I will make that better. And I think that's it. You're going to turn in your homework at, like, that same day. And this makes sense because, you guessed it, The very next day, I'll post the answer key. And you'll watch the answer key, check your answers, correct your homework in a different color, write some sentences, take a photo, and post to Google Classroom. In terms of points, some points come from doing your homework and turning it in that night. Some points come from checking your answer and correcting it. This whole jam up here, this check your answer stuff, this is kind of like a daily check. We're not going to do daily checks every day. What you are going to do is check your own homework in a different color, write about what you learned. That's how we're both going to know that you really get it. Yeah, and then every day there'll be something new, and you'll try it out and turn it in that evening. I think that's kind of how the flow works, if you will. Zooms are frequently brief. They are, we can do anything that you want during the Zoom. We can teach live, like anything that you want is totally fair game. But the, required portion of the Zoom is taking attendance, saying hi to each other, remembering there are other humans in the world. And then again, you can crush this whole class based on the YouTube videos. Okay, cool. I'm going to stop talking to you. What you are going to do right now is you are going to, just like you would do any normal day, take a photo of this notes page. Which you already did because you were writing down everything that I was saying. You've got it in your notebook. And just take a photo of this and post a clear photo. To Google Classroom. Okay, and that will more or less be the rhythm of stuff and things throughout the rest of the quarter. Okay, cool. Let me know your questions as they come up. Email and Zoom are the best ways to reach me. Let me know if there's anything else you need at any point. I'm going to stop, but I hope you have a lovely, nice rest of your new first day. See you soon. Bye-bye.